Hello, good afternoon everyone, welcome in, welcome. Hope you're all doing well. I'm trying to think if I have any updates. I've been going to this one spot, where that has a bunch of swallows that fly very low, and I've been trying to photograph them, but they're so damn fast. I really hope they're like, a lot of them are the violet green swallows, which are just like the prettiest creatures ever, but you can never see their beauty because they're almost always just in flight extremely fast, and the iridescence is really hard to see unless the light catches it just right, especially when they're in flight and above you. It's hopeless. So they mostly just look like this but flying extremely quickly. But my dream is to like see one perching and like admire it and get a nice photo because they're just like such splendid animals. So I've been watching them and I've been photographing them mostly in vain. um they're like, but I think if I just keep going back to the spot, there just seems to be like swallow heaven. One day I will look out. I've kind of realized like trying to actually point the camera at them and photograph them unless they're far away is just hopeless, and I love a close-up photo. But they do like repeat their flight pattern, so I kind of just try and pick out a point of grass they keep flying over, and I just like hope. I've just like fixed the focus. I'm in the like, and I just like kind of take a bunch of burst shots, and I just hope one of them happens to fly through the focus field. But yeah, no, I love these. But yeah, welcome in, welcome Greetra, welcome Borb Fan, welcome Large Novelty, welcome Archibald, welcome Previous Winter, welcome Ribbon, welcome Farsa, welcome Krua. Hope you've all been having a nice week. Let's spin some adjectives. Pobs? I don't even remember the context for this. Pobs? As in like, is this like fag ass white boy? I'm trying to just like parse this. Oh, no, like pause. It's a cute word for pause. Big cute pause. No, I think I have seen this. I was... I like my theory. I think I was kind of cooking. Let's spin another adjective. Luminescent. Oh, that's an old edition. That was like probably one of the first adjectives, because Luke was like a very early guest. Yeah, Q Kraken is pretty cool. I think it's only happened a couple times in the past. Maybe just once. I know at least once we've had Q Kraken adjectives, but I think it might just be the one time prior to this. Yeah, let's spin again. Avaricious. Isn't that like wealthy? Or like greedy? Avarice is greed, right? Let me check something. One second. Yeah, Greedy. Because I'm trying to say this was I feel like some of the very early user submission ones I hadn't talked to Reddit the person. So I'm just quickly checking to see if Avarice. It might have just been on the list. I should just like go through the old redemptions. Welcome Valerie, welcome. Because Avaricious seems so user submitted, but I think it might have just genuinely been on the pool because I'm not seeing it here. Incredible. Let's spin another one. Dormouse. Wonderful. Just how Dormouse is it? I remember how this came up. Because there was some mammal called the, like, Dormouse rat or something. There was some animal where Dormouse was, like, in its common name, but not the last word. I almost corrected this to Dormouse. And I was joking about how they were using Dormouse as an adjective in it. And then that led to this being added to the pool. I feel this is good. Okay, we have two clearly mammal adjectives. Like, definitionally mammal adjectives. And then, like, two weirdos. Which I think is a good balance. Yeah, 3 corrected adjectives is crazy. But this is the kind of thing I'm hoping is gonna happen more and more as time goes on. Also, can it confirm that avaricious is greedy? Because I'm pretty sure avarice means greed, right? Yeah, extremely greedy for wealth and material gain. Yeah. Oh yeah, greed Dracogig. Let's spin a mammal. Lepus? Wait, that's like hair, right? This is the insular hare? The black jackrabbit? Whoa. Well, what the hell is its range? It is only known from the Espiritu Santo Island in the Gulf of Mexico. It is only known from here. Extremely obscure rabbit. Oh, and we had because I was wondering why the link is purple. We had previously rolled the Espiritu Santo antelope squirrel, which is also endemic to this very same island. That's insane. It was voted the most beautiful beach in Mexico by the Travel magazine. There's a large sea lion colony there. But I wonder what made it the only... I guess it's probably just been separated from land for a long-ass time. 2 endemic species on the tiny island is pretty incredible. Some authorities regard it to be a subspecies of the black-tailed jackrabbit. Though it's at least like morphologic, like, you know, I like the different coat color. It's got its own look to it, really. Yeah, it seems like iNaturalist now has it classified as a subspecies. GBIF has the main page as Lepus insularis. So if GBIF still has a species page for it, our criteria says this counts. But let's check out some photos. Look at that. What a beautiful creature. I love this portrait. This extremely distinct. It's like snout here looks so strange. It's got like a... I mean, jackrabbits often look a bit weird, but doesn't this look so, like, unusual for a rabbit? Something about the, like, snout and face and body, that it just looks like a completely different creature almost to me. Hell yeah. I love how bipedal they got. I love when any sort of mammal just stands up on its hind legs. I think that goes crazy. Images by Juan Cusago Cortez. It's also cool for animal this obscure to get such a, like, canonical name. Like, it is just the black jackrabbit. I guess probably because it's the only just, like, black jackrabbit. But, like, compared to its compatriot, the Espirito Santo antelope squirrel, right? Extremely conspicuous because its black coloring stands out, which makes it all the more baffling why it ended up this color. But, oh, on the island... Oh, I see. It just has no predators, so it's totally chill for it to stand out. Large predators are absent. There are predatory birds, but maybe, like, their vision is just too cracked for it to matter. And only, like, some raptors rely on, like, very good sight, right? There are other raptors that rely on, like, very good sense of smell or hearing, I think. I never remember which ones are which. Very small insular range. Most active around dusk and dawn, but they are kind of active whenever. They rest in shade of cacti and shrubs during midday. That's adorable. Oh, these are so pobs. Most abundant in valleys? Yeah, no, again, it is crazy that it's only found on that one small island, and it's not even the only guy that's only found on that one tiny island. I want to go there. I would love to visit Espirito Santo. It's all sorts of greenery. Yeah, no, it's 100%. It's a rabbit. Actually, we should try and confirm with a picture. Though it seems very unlikely that any of these 28 photos have a great view of the paws, but you never know. This one maybe? Not at all. Okay, you can at least see like one side of the paws. Greenery, yeah. Luminenza, not at all. This is the one Jackrabbit that evolved to be pitch black. No, I think I should go like a single digit score here. I think like 8. Just because Vastwick distinguishes it from the other rabbits. Avaricious? I think kind of. There's like a hedonistic vibe I'm getting from here, and plus like rabbits as hedonistic creatures, like oh, rabbits do not have paw pads. Because that... Is that the same as not having... Because pads... I mean, I know pads are very important for some people. But like... But like... Well, like, you can't tell me these aren't pubs, right? But yeah. But I think it counts for something. But these are most definitely pubs. That's, but I think they're not like the classic pubs you visualize. And I think that does cut into it quite a bit. I could see like maybe then like 209 is good. Cause like we're mostly gonna get rodents and bats, right? And surely that's more pubs than those by like a mile. That's interesting. That is good to know. I should have actually looked it up before. But yeah, anyways, I think they are avaricious. They also like live on an island full of food and with no predators, it sounds like. How Dormouse are these? I'd say... Like, rabbits are as close as you get to rodents without being rodent, right? So they deserve, like, some credit. The question is, where's... I think all rodents are gonna be above average Dormouse. Unless we get, like, a weird rodent that doesn't look Dormouse at all. And these just have, like, the fluffy, chill... There's all that stuff about resting. We should remember, it's not just, like... superficial similarities. It's also, or like, it's not just like taxonomic, right? It's also just how much of a Dormouse vibe we get. I think the other thing on the island is like an antelope squirrel, but I guess there might also be Dormice there. But it sounds like the only other like endemic creature is an antelope squirrel. But there's, yeah. Like they're just so sleepy and fluffy and round, you know? I think this thing is very Dormouse. I go up to like a 221 Dormouse. Only found on one tiny island. Same. Only found on the tiny island of Espiritu Santo. Same as the Espiritu Santo antelope squirrel. I hope they are friends. Seems to have evolved conspicuous coloring due to lack of terrestrial predators. Lounges under the shade of cacti and shrubs during the midday. That's wonderful. Love the black jackrabbit. Let's spin another mammal. Bruzegus? Amplexicauda. Dagas. Jeffrey's Rosette. Awesome illustration. It's a fruit bat, one of 10 species in the genus. Good eyesight, which helps it maneuver well during flight, specifically at night. Whoa. I love their poses. I love their, like, stern expressions, you know? Like, look at this guy. Look at this guy. They're wonderful. Image is by Susan Sang. Geoffroy's. Who's that? Well, this image goes crazy. What the hell? Look at that. It's so alien. What the hell? I think I'm gonna go with this one instead. The massive eye and the weird grimace and the strange ears. Yes, yes, it's very Ring Doorbell. Holy shit. Yeah, every bat is either a fruit-eating megabat or an echolocating bug-eating microbat. But then it's weird because, like, taxonomic split doesn't line up perfectly, and I think that means, like, does that mean... What exactly is it? I should reread this again. It was weird. Like, for a long time we thought there's a really clean division, the megabacs and the microbacs, but then it turns out like a couple microbacs were actually taxonomically megabacs or vice versa, which is, I think it was, yeah, a couple microbacs are actually taxonomically megabacs, which is really weird because it just means they like convergently got really small and evolved echolocation and switched to eating bugs. Kind of crazy. Yeah, molecular evidence suggests a somewhat different division, as the microbacs have been shown to be paraphyletic. Let me find it. Yeah, the like horseshoe backs, the leaf-eared backs, are actually like taxonomically megabacs even though they're small and echolocating. Which is like really weird, that's just like evolved choice. I think vampire bats are like, at least in the traditional distinguishment, I think they're microbats. Yeah, it's just so here. It's really just like flying foxes and fruit bats that are megabacs. I think like every... Well, I guess these are. But yeah, these are a fruit bat. I think like basically every megabat eats fruits. I wonder if literally every megabat eats fruit. I wonder if we know of a single one that does not. Apparently some will eat like leaves, pollen, twigs, and bark, but that's all like fruit adjacent. Several eat nectar. Oh wow. That's come up on like other backs before, I think. The Montfort back cave. I need to go to a back cave. I gotta check if there's any back caves near me. Hey, welcome, Felipe. Back cave pop-ups? Hell yeah. Back caves in your area? What? These backs can usually survive 10-foot python attacks? That's insane. Also, welcome, Dribble Ninja. Welcome, welcome. Wait, I'm not seeing it on Wikipedia. Sorry, Wikipedia loves to like reset my settings. Near the bottom on this page. So I like down here. I don't see it. Like I'm not getting anything from Control F Python. Yeah, I'm Control F Python on the Jeffrey's reset page, and I'm getting nothing. Was it on the Megabat page? No. What other pages have I opened recently? Microbat? Now I'm so curious where you saw that. Huh. The Egg Megabat, Egg Microbat, Egg Jeffrey's reset. Now I'm like Googling it and getting nothing. Crazy. Thank you, yeah. Roost with other fruit bats. Regularly flies long distances to forage. Common and abundant population, seemingly not declining at a fast rate. Eats fruits and nectars, often eats overripe fruits, minimizing their damage in commercial orchards. They're so polite. They wait for the fruit to go bad before eating it. If anything, they're like actively helping the orchard because they like clean up all the overripe fruit. Ficus was very important on Panay Island, as though there was ever any doubt. Roosts in complete darkness, that hurts its luminescent score, which already wasn't doing great to begin with. I'm sorry, but like 12 generously. Need to leave room for the like legless mouse we're gonna get. Are there any... I mean, bags are really the closest thing we have to, like, an animal without hands or feet. No, wait, cetaceans. Yeah, the poor cetaceans are gonna get, like, blue whale. I have to give, like, a 0 pub score to, unfortunately. I think a pinniped gets some pub credit. It also has, like, pub vibes. Yeah, luminescent, not at all. Avaricious. I think the fact that they eat nectar instead of just fruit points towards it, but the fact that they eat the, like, rotting fruit and leave the ripe fruit alone, that's actually very, like, not avaricious. Like a vow of, like, poverty or something. Oh, the page for the Montfort Bat Sanctuary. Thank you so much. Yeah. That was the other page I had open. Usually predators include crows, rats, 10-foot-long pythons, and lizards. Usually fruit bats can survive these creature attacks. And that's insane. And this was apparently the biggest roost for this place. Possibly they're talking about this species. It says usually the fruit bats can survive these attacks. That's insane. Dormouse? No, I'm sorry, these are not Dormouse at all. Just barely cracks into 3 triple digits. And maybe survive python attacks. Yeah, these are really good adjectives. Eggs, rotten fruit. Pigs are extremely important in at least one locale. Would you believe? Clobs is good. See what you're going for. That's great. I love that it is right next to your prior submission of Clog. That's wonderful. I hope we somehow roll both of those on the same stream. Wonderful. Also makes them fine for your orchard that way. Oh yeah, Dribble Ninja's very much stacking the deck, which I respect. Weird alien portrait up there. Wonderful. Let's spin another mammal. Hipposigarus? I think these are like the horse-faced bats. Don't get excited. Diacorum. Yeah. Hipposigari. Cause it's the least roundleaf bat, or the Diac roundleaf bat. That's so funny, they give the name as Hipposigarus diacorum, but then they give the genus as Macronectaris. They're like halfway through updating this article to the new genus. So apparently Oakfield Commons misspelled the genus name, which is awesome. Oh, I love this creature. Look at that expression. Look at that, like, underbite. This is like and like look at how jacked this is, but then look at its nice smile. This is like the incredibly, you know, the like incredibly tough RPG like town guard like that wears heavy armor on like a first date, or you know, like meeting the parents. Like this is some like incredibly jacked creature that's just looking as like friendly and presentable as possible, which I think is an awesome look. I love this photo too. This one's very good. I also love how they both have the same vibe. Like you can, it's not just something weird about this photo. They really do just look like that. Earbs in Gig. Hey, welcome Sheriff Brown. Welcome, welcome. Oh shit, Russian Guzman. So everyone seems to call it Dayak, not Least, even though Least gets such a funner name. I should probably swap it. No one craves rocky outcrops and hollow trees when she forks need to go get scared forest. The Coggin burnt vegetation. Placing in the new Jizlictor species group. Awesome word. Yeah, I have a nice lecture Malincha. Feeds on small insects. Hell yeah. Yeah, again, I'm sorry. This one like has a bit more of a Pobs vibe than the previous bat, you know? It's also more luminescent. It's kind of glowing here, actually. No, again, it looks so friendly. I don't think this thing is avaricious at all. And you know what? It gets a little Dormouse with it. I have to concede, it's a little bit Dormouse. Burly Town Guard. On a first date. Very nervous. Placed in the new Tzitzer species group. That's awesome. Good for them. Laggish. Hell yeah. Let's be right here. Beautiful. Let's spin another mammal. That one was exceptionally laggish. The vulgar squirrel, let's go. Oh shit! Reg squirrel? This is like the European one. If anyone wants their Reg squirrel photo, if anyone like... I mean, be sure it's actually one. Like, presumably it would have to be from Europe. But yeah, this is at least in Eurasia, in Europe, well, really in like Europe, Korea, and like Hokkaido and stuff, you know, and like a few patches of like, in Siberia. But yeah, if any of you have for sure seen this species, the Reg squirrel, Which again, always bullshit how like Europe gets to like hog the cool names. Feel free, we have a dedicated channel in the Discord for dropping your particular photos. So if anyone happens to have a photo of this guy, feel free to drop one there. If you want it to be the one used in the review. Insane. This has to be like one of the most observed mammals on iNaturalist. So if no against iNaturalist has like a disproportionately high like North American user base compared to Europe. Like if you look at the most common species, a lot of them are like common in the US species. Look at how chubby this. Oh, we're gonna have such good iNaturalist photos of this guy. I love red squirrel. There's gonna be so much info on them too. I love. Sorry, I've just been like in shock of getting a common creature. I love how like poofy the ears get in some of these photos. Like this is an elf. It's crazy to me that this is just the default European squirrel, you know? So yeah, see, I go accept the ear tufts. In the winter. I need to go to Europe in the winter to see this. That is just like insane. That is so good. More animals need ear tufts, you know? Like look at that. Look at that. Mostly seeds, fungi, nuts, berries, vegetables, garden flowers, tree sap, and young shoots. More rarely they may eat bird nest eggs and nestlings. But that's like extremely rare, it seems. The baby. The baby, look at that tail. Oh. It's such a weird little guy. I love them. I love them. Hey, welcome, circle back. Yeah, yeah. Pine marches. So a lot of muscelegs are eating them, including birds, and owls and raptors, red fox, cats, dogs. The eastern gray squirrel and the red squirrel are not directly antagonistic, and violent conflict between these species is not affecting the decline in the red squirrel populations. Drastically? Oh! So the American eastern gray squirrel is invasive in Europe now, and it seems like, yeah. Like, God. The, like, three super, you know, like, eastern gray and fox squirrels are just the most, like, they just thrive anywhere, and they're invasive in so many places, and they just keep pushing out local squirrels. There are these like red squirrel introduction programs. National mammal of Denmark. Hell yeah, Denmark. Oh, this is the species Ragotasker is. Ratatosker. The guy that runs up and down the world tree in Norse mythology carrying the messages. I love this guy. Look at that. Look at that. Slightly tempting to just use this image for Reg Squirrel. I think that could kinda go crazy. Squirrel pelts were the, like, ancient currency of Finland. And they still use the expression squirrel pelt to refer to money. That rules. They also seem to have, like, caused, their first seem to have caused the leprosy epidemic in medieval Europe. Awesome. Yes. Okay, if you all... Or let me rather view more. Order by faves. Yeah, yeah! Look at the, like, crazy colorations. I guess this one is melanistic. Look at that. That is cool. This looks like some, like, tropical creature or something, right? And then you have the... I guess this is probably leucistic and not albino, given that there's still orange coloration here and here. Really cool. Or like partially albino. What is it? Like albinistic? But yeah, the like color variants are so good. This one is so cute. Oh my god. The tail here. Squirrels are such fun creatures. Look at that. Look at that. Wait, this is awesome. What's going on here? What is this? What the hell is this? I feel like we just got spoiled on some insane animal, or this is like the most weirdly colored elk I've ever seen. A statue? Yeah, that must be it actually. Well, there's no like linked observation or something. Exactly. Actually, I think I want to go with, I think, where was it? This one. This one goes crazy. Reg Squirrel. I need to find like a Baskerville variant with Cyrillic support because it always looks so weird. Hobbs, absolutely. I mean, you can even see it in this image. Well, actually, because they are rodents, and I don't think they have like paw pads, but they're still paws, you know? Like, I guess they kind of just have claws. Like, they kind of just fully have claws, but they're still somehow paws with it, you know? I think it's like 151. Luminescent, they're like Golgan, absolutely. This is Reed more than Chibif. I feel like we read quite a bit. And they're not. But we can like look at Chibif like all we should. Cuddliness cuddly! Cuddliness cuddly, let's fucking go. Yeah, actually, before we read anything more. As if there was ever any yo. Hell yeah, Archibald. Cuggly, I know, it feels so good that Jimmy has that sometimes. I still can't get over that. Interesting. So, avaricious. I think the like storing massive wealths of like acorn, caching massive wealths of acorn thing is kind of like the most greedy thing a mammal can do, you know? Dormouse? Like they do just amass wealth, right? I actually think that could push it over to 40. Yeah, these are like quite Dormouse. They're just too like active and energetic to get like insane scores. Reg. Squirrel. Like default squirrel of Europe being displaced by invasive eastern graves, unfortunately. Ancient currency of Finland. Expelks are maybe responsible for the European leprosy epidemic for the medieval. They still call money squirrel pelts there sometimes, apparently. Wonderful. What a roll. Anyways, I think an ag is coming up. Let's quickly just take a short break. And I will be back in a few minutes. See you, see you.
Yes, I care if she brings me spring, but don't care about nothing. She brings the rain. Oh yeah, she brings the rain. In the dawn of the silvery day, clouds seem to melt away. She brings the rain. Oh yeah, she brings the rain. She brings the rain, it feels like spring. Magic mushrooms out of dreams. She brings the rain.
Welcome back, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Let's spin another... Whoa, almost spinning an adjective there. Let's spin another mammal. Holy shit. It's interesting because Chemius is like one of the... It's not the only... Wait, for the forest? Holy shit, forest? Well, so Chemius is like the main chipmunk one, but there's like a squirrel chipmunk. So I don't know what that means, but yeah. Forest rock squirrel, hell yeah. Nice rock squirrel forest. I think this is the like second of forest creatures that we've rolled. I wonder how many more they have. Assume, okay, we know almost nothing about it, but we assume it's kind of like paired to Vig's rock squirrel. Oh, and we do have photos, it seems. From some museum. Miniature. Oh, we also have iNaturalist photos. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah, this sniffer. Look at that. There's that faint white line they're talking about. Like, it's so cute. Look at those, like, chubby cheeks as well. Look at that. Oh, and look at this. Is there any photo credit here? Pig is an economic animal and a medicinal animal. That's great. Oh, source Kuming Institute of Zoology, but I don't know if that's like the source for the image. Welcome, Double Dot. I cannot for the life of me. Welcome, Austral Sage. Yeah, Sigrain Squirrel is a great translation. I cannot for the life of me find a source for this image. Yeah, we know like nothing about it. Awesome. It's widely distributed and presumed to have a large population size, but like never say it. I wonder if it's just like in very remote land. Side pattern rock squirrel, hell yeah. Thank you, circle back. Thank you, thank you. Also, I love this webpage. Look at the monkeys. That makes sense. So is this one rock scroll somehow like Uskin? But I love that got like the shit translated to a medicinal animal, you know? It's also interesting that this genus is Chamius, Spiriochamius, given that this doesn't seem... I wonder if these are like somehow more related to chipmunks. Because chipmunks are ground squirrels, right? And then this image goes crazy. But they're not in the, like... Oh yeah, they're not chipmunks. They must just have some similarities to chipmunks that gave them that name. I guess we just credit this image as by the Kunming Institute of Zoology. Kunming. Again, well, less so than Reg Squirrel, I think. This kind of looks a bit less pobs of a creature. I think tree squirrels have an advantage in that department. It's definitely less luminescent than the Reg Squirrel, but I mean it has its white stripe and its golden gold touches of gold. I think like 131 is fair. Again, the like the two ground squirrels cache Foog. Yeah. God, the emote rules. Do ground squirrels cache Foog? Like, if you're going to switch this browser instance to start page. Yes. Well, California ground squirrels, Belgians don't. Okay, some do. The jury's out. What about their, like, relatives? Do Pergavig... Does Pergavig's rock squirrel cache Foog? Because that's probably our best bet, because we seem to know nothing about Forest's rock squirrel. Right? There's definitely nothing in its diet section about if it cache Foog or not. No information available, yeah. What about this one? It carries in its cheek pouches for caching as both as it engages in all kinds of seed hoarding. If its cousin does, and if we assume that these ones are behaviorally similar, which it sounds like we should, then I think this is also, yeah, this is like equally avaricious. It's less Dormouse than the Reg Squirrel was. Slash Shago Solid Forest. We know nothing about this one. Probably similar to Pergavig's rock squirrel. Medicinal animal. Wonderful. Let's spin another mammal. Myogus was a bat Miracola. Myogus is such a huge genus. The Walrus King mouse-eared bat. Finally one that actually gets called a mouse-eared bat instead of just a Myogus. Walrus King is a great descriptor. I would love it if this guy just came over and roosted on my wall. You know, look at this. Look at this shape. It's just such a pleasant shape. It's like a hedgehog, you know? This is specifically old games. God, look at that! Look at that! Look at a delightful lump It's also quite small. A couple inches long. Yes! Yes! Look at it peeking out from in there. This is so good. It's phenomenal stuff. Oh, roosting mouse, eared bat, wonderful. Yeah, again, purely on vibes, this one is gonna be Pobs. Seems to favor banana leaves for roost, but yeah, I guess that's what we were seeing. There's also been seen Roost King in caves and tree hollows. Generally roosts in small grooves. Small colonies. When blow drying, the preserved specimen appeared dark brown dorsally. When blow drying, I did not know they were doing that with the preserved specimens. That's so funny. Yeah, this one's Pobs. Even if it like literally isn't, I don't care. Look at it. Yeah, again, purely on vibes. No, this one shares. This one is... But maybe it's a little bit greedy, you know, and like, yeah, I can actually see it. It's like hogging cookies and stuff. It's like a little spoiled, you know? The thing's extremely Dormouse. For like not being arrogant, this is like as Dormouse as it gets. Look at it. Look at it. Despite the common name roosts on banana leaves, dark brown when blow dried. Adorable little lump. I love this one. Let's spin another mammal. Crocodura juvenate. Juvenate. Hell yeah. Hello, Northern Cool. First described by Henry Heim de Balzac, who named after Mademoiselle et Juvenette. Well, the eponym dictionary of mammals, I am like bookmarking this. I need this book. I need this book. I will finally learn why they got there. Like, there have been so many times where, like, we roll a shrew and it'll be like the demon shrew, and there will be like no elaboration as to why it's called that, and I'll just be so mystifying. We'll finally get to know. We'll finally get to know the answer. Oh, look at that, look at that. Extremely cute. Extremely cute. Look at that, look at that. God, I love shrews. God, I love shrews. I know, like the shape of their heads. So delightful. Lives in low-lying forests and cocoa and coffee plantations? Hell yeah. Very common where it is found, making up 10 to 25% of shrews captured in various regions. Mostly ants, fossil spiders, millipedes, aglepedes, cockroaches, crickets, larval lepidopterans, so caterpillars, mantises, adult flies, and isopods. Interestingly, no earthworm mentions. I feel like earthworm's kind of the default shrew food. Yeah, exactly, Grisha. Yeah, again, purely on vibes, this one gets some pobs credit. And purely on vibes, this one gets some luminescent credit. Let me upgrade the image credit. Speaking of credit. No, I cannot believe this creature has like a drop of avarice. Just looks so kind-hearted. It's quite Dormouse. Shrews are like a little too active to be Dormouse, but again, Prelian vibes, quite Dormouse. Look. Named after Mademoiselle. Is that the reg abbreviation for Mademoiselle? I'm always getting confused about this. Okay. Juvenile. Yeah, it's like beagles and caterpillars, and interestingly, seemingly not worms. Wonderful. Let's spin another mammal. Scalopus aquagicus. Aquagicus is always exciting. Is it eastern mole? Why is it called aquagicus? Is it like Jasmine adjacent? Oh, it likes the muggy soil. I guess that's why. Yeah, very picky about its habitat. Found in open forest in open areas with moist, sandy soil. Very picky about its like soil. In particular, it's like a classic of fossorial creatures. Look at that. This seems to be like maybe pretty iconic mole of North America, if it's just called the eastern mole. Look at that. Look at that. Moles are so strange. They're just such bizarre creatures. Oh, they seem to carry some viruses. Exciting. Also, wait, why is Sorex here? Whoa, what are the odds we rolled a Gesman on the aquatic mole? Sorex? Excuse me? Sorax? We used to think moles were shrews? Did we think this guy was just like a really big shrew? I guess Linnaeus just hag moles and shrews is the same guy. Wait, that's wonderful. Is there like a history of this genus? I bet Linnaeus just like threw all shrews and moles into a single genus. Look at that little guy. Like, look at them. Look at them. Look at them. Look at them. I'm a big mole fan. Bombix, welcome. Thank you so much for the subscription. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, just in time for the mole. It's probably eyeless. I forget exactly which moles are eyeless. I mean, they have eyes. They're just like freakily buried under their skin. It actually looks like maybe this one does have external eyes. Let's see. Its eyes are covered by fur, yeah. But I don't know if that's like quite subdermal or if it's just covered up by fur. Yeah, it is awesome having a like mug specialist mole. I love how picky some moles get about the kind of sands they live in. And like you mentioned, there's like a mole out there for everything on the like soil chart. Hey Brent, welcome, welcome. New mammals dropped in gig. Oh, that's so funny. They're named Aquagicus because the first one we found was in a well, and we thought it just lived there. We thought it was a Desmond. Incredible. Solitary and territorial most of the year. Oh, they like share tunnels. They take turns with their surface tunnels. That's good. Mosaics, worms, slugs, snails, centipedes. Whoa! Eastern moles kill prey by pressing it against sides of burrows with its front feet, or by pilling loose earth on the target. Pilling? I wonder if that's just a typo and they mean piling. Loose earth on the target and biting it severely. But they either crush you against the side of the tunnel, or like bury you alive and then bite you. They often enter ankles and just eat all the eggs. Hell yeah. Daily is consumption is equal to 25 to 100% of food weight, average 32. That's quite a bit. Whoa, no. The moles were separated, but you included moles in the shrew family. That's amazing. Linnaeus just fully thought this was a shrew. That is so cute. Again, not literally, but in vibes, kinda. I feel like being underground all the time kinda cooks into it for me. He eats so much, like a third of his body weight every day. Get over yourself, you know? This thing's greedy as hell. He is kind of Dormouse, but it was very like active, so again, that cooks into it. I can just keep looking. Either smushes prey against tunnel walls or buries it and then viciously bites it. Mug specialist. Call Quagicus because we found the first one in a well and figured it just lived there. Linnaeus thought this was a shrew bafflingly. Like, they even mentioned that it's very similar to an old world shrew, but still inexplicably. Sorry, an old world mole, but still inexplicably he put in the shrew genus instead. Let's spin another mammal. Meocerix ballerina? Shrew mouse? Mouse shrew? The ballerina shrew mouse? Yes. Yeah, I do love the very mole shrews, which, not a New World shrew, but this one kind of is, right? Like, scale this one up in size and it's really quite mole-like. Classic shrew range right there. No photos. I mean, we have this illustration. This illustration kind of goes crazy. What does the GBIF illustration look like? It was number 443 on here. Is this one? I think I like the one on Wikipedia more for this. Also, we use so many of the Handbook of Mammal of the World illustrations. Nice to have variety. Found in forests amidst bracken and near stream edges. Classified as endangered, rare and has a very restricted range. Type species collected in a very swampy range. Mostly nocturnal. Oh god, this image goes crazy. Images by CMP, Thomas O, and RC Rokin. I'm not exactly sure how to interpret this attribution, but that was just what was written in the author field. Montaigne. Mouse Shrew. Yeah, I'm with you, Maliba. Like, they need to, like, ambush you from below. In true mole fashion. Not really. No, Nagago. I mean, they eat a lot, Shrewsbury. I'm not getting Dormouse vibes from this, really. It's not the, like, least Dormouse creature ever. We found one in a swamp. Classic Shrew range. Really enjoy that illustration. Look at the pose. I just love what it's up to, you know? I think this guy looks awesome. Really good. We'll spin a mammal. Oh shit! Oh, this is a good genus. Jokes, obvious jokes aside, we have some pig thing. Yes! Yes, the Visayan Worky Pig! Look at that mohawk. Why does this have to be critically endangered? Look at this guy. We know very little about how they behave outside of captivity because they do that very few. In 2012, we got the first photos of a wild one. They rule though, look at them. Yeah. Yes, they are digging in the ground for tubers. They can be digging in the ground for tubers. We'll swap over chicken crops because we destroyed their habitats to plant fields. Wait. They and Worky Pig were the first pig species ever to be recorded using tools for digging? They use tools? They're the smartest pigs? Picked up a piece of bark in its mouth, started digging with it. Incredible. Pig tool. Wait, no, cow tools is the classic. I got extremely excited. God, could you imagine if we got like some bovine that used tools? Cow tools real? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, I figured you're going that, but like somehow I like genuinely misremembered it as Pig Jules for a second and got so excited. They use their snow as a spig, that is wonderful. Oh, it's just like destroying their habitat, Jesus. But there's like a breeding program. Seems to be going well. We do have observations. Yes, so we have seen like wild ones. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I love them. Beautiful big boy, one of the most handsome orchids I've seen. So true. So true. Hell yeah. We've video gamed them using tools including spatulas. That is wonderful. These are so good. These are so good. Oh hell yeah, bomb eggs. I am jealous. I would love to peg a pig. I feel like I must have like at pegging zoos as a kid, but I do not remember. I mean, they really have hooves and not paws, but they're little pubs with it. Yeah, I feel they're a little luminescent. Yeah, something about the way it's basking here. I get like a little tinge of avarice from this photo. Do you know what? Do you know what? This guy is with little Dormouse. They just seem so relaxed, you know? Kind of insane to describe this as a Dormouse, but I can see it. Holy shit, awesome guy. We've demolished their habitat in, unfortunately, only for, yeah, for 3 viewer adjectives wasn't, I think that's the first ever. First pig recorded using tools or a smartest pig. Pigs already smart. I wanna see the tool use pig. Thank you, Mongabe. Yes, look at it using a tool jig. That's actually insane.
Pigs use tools is significant because for a long time it was thought that only humans use tools, and now of course we realize that many other species do as well, and that.
Do you see that? Just shoveling the dirt. Insane. God, that rules. Really good roll. Looks been another. I know! You can expect it to be like shoveling his own, like, it really is just scooping that up like it's a human. No rules. The fool's mouse. The Apogemoides fool's mouse. The silky mouse. Native to western and northwestern regions of Victoria, Australia. Favors floristically, loves flowers. Do you know this mouse, Celestial Sage? Prominent bulging eyes and larger ears than the house mouse. These guys are really cute. Oh, I'm so excited. That sounds really... Like, house mouse already has a great... Wait, I'm so excited for this. Let me pull it up. Holy shit! Oh, that rules! Oh, these are really good. Look at that, look at that. Look at that. God. God, they're so good. It's so good. This image goes crazy. Ah, wait, actually, this is the one. This is the one. Look at that. Look at that. It actually looks so cozy in their hand. It's like, ah, another one. They just like fall asleep in your hand. This is beautiful. Look at that. I love the silky mouse. I love the silky mouse. By Tana Pelger. Hell yeah. I know. It's great though. You think it'd be like terrifying to be picked up by a giant like that. But they seem quite chill with it. Man. How are you depending on active fire management? It is like really interesting how much more, how like so many of the Australian mammals like talk a ton about its relationship with wildfires, and then I like almost never see that on any other mammals page. Yeah, the like pick them up by their back thing, I've heard is the like wait, if you don't want to be bitchin'. It always looks so funny and mean, but apparently it's fine for them. Mostly it's grains, especially like flowers, pollen, fungi. Wonderful. Oh! Oh, hell yeah! Oh my god, can I use these? These are so good. Let me just bring them up. Let me just bring them up there and... Yes, thank you so much. They are amazing. I love this. Look at that. What a handsome creature. Is this our first viewer photo? it finally happened. We've had my Pogo at least a couple times, I think. I'm trying to remember. I feel like there might... God. That is so good. That is so good. What a cute creature. Again, literally speaking, no, but in vibes, absolutely, you know? Very luminescent. Like, look at that, it's glowing. It is glowing. Yeah. Wait, let me pull that up. The squeezing Pogo. This Pogo is wonderful. It's such a good expression the mouse is making. Oh my god. And yeah, the family. Holy shit. Holy shit. Avaricious, again, purely in vibes, they look too friendly. Extremely Dormouse. Extremely Dormouse. Distinguished. Yeah. Bulging eyes. Hey. You know the house mouse? You know its cutest features? Well, this guy's like that, but more. I think that rules. Let's distinguishing features are larger ears and bulging eyes. Like, just like exaggerating the like charm points of a house mouse. Strong saying once caught a bucket of these. I guess I like how this almost makes it sound like, you know, a bucket full of them. That'll be a ton. They're very chill for a mouse. Gigan kept picking once. That is wonderful. Holy shit. I am a big fan. I'm so happy we finally got viewer Fogo. And yeah. I hope more people find mammals and put them in the Mammal Fogo Discord channel. I think it'd be so fun if we had our own like mini iNaturalist going there. I gotta step up my game. There are like some nearby mammals I need to like try and find. Oh! Oh my god, Canis? Canis? I feel like Pobs might score highly on this one. Yes! Look at that puppy. The like coat here is great. We have audio. Whoa. I was expecting some, like, I don't know, howling or something. That's so funny. I feel like jackals are known for making, like, weird laughing. Well, I guess it's hyenas, but I feel like jackals also... Compared to members of the genus Canis, the black-backed jackal is a very ancient species and has changed little since the Pleistocene, being the most basal wolf-like canine alongside the four-legged side-striped jackal. So this is what like the ancient dogs look like. That's so interesting. They feed on everything including trash, including human refuse. Siege dispersed are in arid regions I would not have guessed. Often get pictures of cunning and adaptable trickster. I feel we've been getting great rolls today. Classic throwback dog, yeah. Whoa, that is gory, but quite amazing. They are so fox-like. Frequently prey on antelopes, quite impressive. Capable of killing a healthy adult, Impala, Dik-Diks, and Thompson gazelles seem to be the upper limit of their killing capacity. So they target larger species if those are sick, with one pair being observed to harass a crippled bull rhinoceros. So mean. Also have been found killing Cory bustards and black mambas. They cache surplus food, which apparently most canids do. I did not know that. Because they love to like bury a bone. That kind of makes sense. Hey, welcome Cuber, an extremely awesome guy. Oh, they're so cute. Like, go wild. Look at that, look at that, look at that! Oh my god. That is like possibly the cutest video we have seen on this stream. They sniff out the ripe melon fruits of the Naras. That's probably like completely the wrong click, but I had to try. I also like how having it at the start of the sentence makes it look like a Twitch command. Yeah, they are Barasika dispersers. This species is one of the few mammals that have long-term mates. That's cute. Also, that was wrong. Oh, actually, no, I don't know. I guess it's quite rare that they say they mate for life. I feel like they'll describe animals as monogamous quite often, but maybe long-term is the differentiator. Frequently outsmarts or betrays the lion with its superior intelligence. Oh, I love there are all these stories about the origin of the black back. Like it offered to carry the sun on its back, or receive the burn on its back as punishment for scavenging. An ancient Ethiopian folktale, jackals and man first became enemies shortly before the Great Flood when Noah initially refused to allow jackals into Noah's Ark, thinking they were unworthy of being saved until being commanded by God to do so. Brutal. Oh yeah, I guess they're like constantly feeding on livestock. I guess that's why they're seen as an enemy. And the genus has moved. God, what beautiful creatures. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, the pups. The pups. They are, sounds like this earlier, they are like extremely triangular, which is wonderful. Holy shit. Look how you're eating the bird. That's actually pretty incredible. I know, the family photo. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. Exclamation mark baby animals and gig. God, that Trisky emote is so good. Like, holy shit. Holy shit. Hello, Saki. Black. They're not even like they're cute, but I think you really have to like see them in action or like these phogos to truly appreciate their cuteness. Like if you just see like a portrait of like an adult one in like a neutral pose or something, it's like a cute animal, but not like an outrageously cute animal. It's like, I guess what I'm trying to say is it seems to be like more than anything just really cute in how it like acts and behaves and poses and stuff, you know? Has like a very cute personality, if that makes sense. Pods Q48. Fuck it. Luminescent? Yeah. I mean, the black back might cut into it a bit, but the rest of it is extremely luminescent. And there's all those stories about carrying the sun on your back. Surely if you're carrying the sun on your back, that helps. Surely. They're so punky, they're so triangular, they're so Kirigo's chip, it's amazing. They cache food, which was a sign of avarice, so they're kinda eating everything. They're like bullying that like poor crippled rhinoceros. That seems like way too much food, like it seems greedy to want a whole rhinoceros. I think they're also like betraying the lion in folklore. I think they are kind of avaricious. They're not really dormouse. Well, they're very sleepy in some of the phogos. I guess they get like credit there. Yeah, they're like triangular in both shape and attitude. I'm with you. Especially in like affect. You gotta see the one video of one licking the other's face. So triangular. Burn its back either because it carried the sun or as punishment for scavenging. Noah originally wanted to leave these guys off the ark, but God said he had to bring them. Wonderful. These are so good. These are so cute. Holy shit. Anyways, I think an ad break is coming up. So let me take a quick 4-minute break to run ads, and I will see you all soon. Hello! Welcome back, everyone. Welcome. Let's spin another mammal. By the way, I'm like expecting a delivery. So I might have to, like, at one point I might have to, like, run out briefly to, like, get the package, but I could spend a lifetime on those. Jackals. Anyways, Genjo Legacy is, I don't remember what this is actually. I got very excited that I was, like, remembering it, like, yo. Yes, okay, that's what it was. Tree Kangaroo, let's fucking go. Because formerly considered to be a subspecies of Doryx tree kangaroo. Yeah, tree kangaroos rule. I wonder if we have... We have an illustration of this one. This is the wrong tree kangaroo. Look at that. Wait, can we find like a higher resolution version of this image? I'm trying to find like where this image is even from. Well, spoilers. Oh, and there's like a mirrored version. I wonder what's the original. This is illustration Peter Shokin. This seems to be the like best we've got, but look at that, look at that. I don't know if they've ever literally been my favorite mammals, tree kangaroos, but they've always been quite high up there. And I do have a like tree kangaroo, inexplicable tree kangaroo inside joke with a close friend. We are extremely good. It's so cool because they so seem to be like occupying the monkey. They're like marsupials that kind of took over the monkey niche, you know? They're like up there for like large and foraging in the treetops, nimbly like climbing around. It rules. Sorry, there's actually series, not skillers. Oh, also described as a subspecies of beloved mammal. Specifically, the inside joke was about Goodfellow's tree kangaroo. Like formally, let's pull up. Goodfellow's tree kangaroo is so good, and it isn't like formally believed to be a subspecies. They must be like fairly similar. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Isn't this a rule? So it's like we don't have any photos of Ceres tree kangaroo. Wait, there's one identification of it. Hold on, I wonder if we can find that. Tree kangaroos are so good. Naturalist identified taxon URL. Ident taxon ID. Backseated. So I believe if we go explore 42911. Oh, it's gone. I wonder if that like identification got retracted or something. That is that. Yeah, but yeah, tree kangaroos are so good. It's so funny that they're up there. We have not gotten any Dormice today. We have gotten Dormice in the past. Do kangaroos in general? I searched kangaroo paws trying to figure out if kangaroos have paws. And instead I get the plant called kangaroo paws. No, they've got like... Wait, this image kinda goes crazy. Yeah, no, they got... They got paws. They got paws. Oh yeah, look at that, that gets paws. Can I even get tree kangaroo hands? Is that too much to ask for? They got paws. Yeah. And it's quite pubs and vibe. No, they all look very luminescent. The tree kangaroo photos I've seen often makes them like look like they're up to mischief. Which I don't think really is avarice, but I'm gonna give them a little bit of credit for that. The 248 pubs was the blackback jackal. The blackback jackal was so cute. God, wait, let me find the video Archibald posted. Here, I'm reposting. The Archibald sent this. This is what really won. I mean, I loved them from the start, but that's what like completely sealed the deal on them. Tree kangaroo. Extremely obscure. The yeah, danger. Yeah, the illustration just has me asking more questions. I have never seen a tree kangaroo like that. Please, someone find and photograph this guy for me. God. Really good. We'll spin a mammal. Arvicanthus Blicky. Blix grass rat, let's go. Charming creature. Look at them! Look at this! They're such goofy creatures. Yes! I love how many mammals love just popping out of their burrows and screaming. They love just stand up and scream. It rules. Look at the like grumpy expression here. This is so good. They really do love Scangan. Yes. They're so good. Was that supposed to be Farmer's Can? Yeah, I can put in Farmer's Can, don't you worry. Yeah. Hell yeah. We do have the screaming. Thank you, John Kennedy. John F. Kennedy with the video. Oh my god. Cute. Cute. Yeah. You pee. Oh my god. Wait, I had like a mixture. I was hearing like the weirdest noises early on. Like early-ish like in the morning or early afternoon or something. I don't remember exactly. And it turns out it was just like a tree squirrel, but like the weirdest like gobbling, squeaking noises I've ever heard. It's just like a box squirrel. Yeah. Grass rat. Yeah, definitely Dormouse Koga. Not really. You know, again, a bit Pobs Koga, a bit. Yeah, it is quite luminescent though. These plants. You can mix high-pitched whistles to warn of danger. That's like very generous behavior. Do you know what? I think they're actually not avaricious. They are quite dormouse. Awesome guy. They love Chistang and scream. High pitched whistle to warn of danger. Hell yeah. Look, spin the next mammal. Heromiscus spicilegus. The Gleaning Mouse. Gleaner's Mansion. Awesome movie. Lovely creature. Look at that Gleaner. Oh! Oh ho ho! Look at that! Look at that! The like a phase 6 making? Holy shit. Awesome guy. I think GBIF is like struggling. There's just this one image is like 1,000. You know, this image is like 1 gigabyte or something. It just takes forever to load. Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Look, these, by the way, are like completely independent Fogos. Actually, maybe they're just by 2 people but of the same specimen, because holy shit. What a creature, what a creature. Oh, we can evaluate pubs here. Do you know what they're little pubs. How gothic they are, how goth they've been. Hell yeah. This creature has been so goth. Yeah, this extremely gothic creature. I mean, it has to be this one. It has to be. The most gothic creature of all. Holy shit. Let's plug in the image credit. Gleaning Mouse is also intriguing. Like, it's such a specific name. Or like that makes it sound like somehow the Gleaning really sets it apart from the other mice, you know? Because it's not like the, I don't know, Mexican Gleaning Mouse or something. It's just the Gleaning Mouse. Prefers rocky hillsides, canyons, and areas with young trees and boulders. Probably eats seeds, insects, and plant materials. Deer mouse is almost your mouse. I think that also. Yeah, it's Pobs. This is very luminescent. I think like 230 or maybe like 227. I could see. I think we know enough to really have an informed view of how avaricious it looks. Here it is. Yeah, yeah. Awesome adjective addition. I like that one a lot. I'm gonna leave it capitalized. Yeah, like, look how many of these adjectives, like, it's just the young zone, but still, like, I feel like as you scroll through, there's, like, a lot of user credits now. Like, a pretty substantial. Actually, let's see, if I just, I don't know how consistent I've been with my formatting, but yeah. Whoa, holy shit, we have 211 user submission adjectives. Wait, that, and that's not counting ones we've rolled? That is kind of insane to me. That is kind of unbelievable to me. That's wonderful. I really, wow. Yeah, I think these are good. Keep awesome, guy. It's been captured. We got it. Look at how hag it is. Really good face here. Gleaners mention. Probably eats like Ziggs and Bugs ITK. Hell yeah. Eptesicus guadalupensis. The Guadalupe big brown bat. I remember the big brown bat. So apparently it's like not actually... Wait, is it related to the big... It is in the same genus. Okay, okay. Only described in 1975. Found only on the island Guadalupe. One of 3 endemic species there. Holy shit. Yeah. Like those little islands with a ton of endemics are always so cool. I'd love to go to one of them. Oh, it just got merged into big brown bat. I naturalist views it as a subspecies. GMF gives it its own thing. But you can still check for big brown bat observations in Guadalupe. And we have 1. And they even mentioned that it is specifically the Guadalupan version. Hell yeah. Look at that. Yeah, hero photographer and gig. Thank you, Vincent Ruffray. Presumably bugs. It's most bats that aren't most microbats too. Insectivorous. Which, yeah, I agree. It's funny that they have such chompers. Or, yeah, it's interesting that they have such chompers when they're just eating bugs. But maybe it's like caterpillars and stuff that require some chewing. Visibly larger than the big brown bat? That's pretty impressive. Nunchi coleopterans, which one are these again? Beetles. I gotta remember my bug orders or bug classes or whatever they are. Again, vibes bring it up a bit. It is quite luminescent. Avaricious. I don't know if I get that impression. I don't not get that impression. Not really, Dormouse. Yeah, I think that's common for backs. It's super cool. I really want to get one of those, like, back detectors. Because I think for a lot of backs, it's much easier to, like, detect them with those than it is to actually, like, go and find them and see them. Awesome little chompers. Yeah, but there is island gigantism. It is rare. And it is interesting that it's exhibited here. But this does happen sometimes. I think it's often like if you're like some herbivore with like no predators there, you might get no terrestrial predators. It's like somehow being big helps against aerial ones, but hurts with terrestrial ones or something. I forget. There are like weird circumstances under which this could happen. And then like cats come and eat all of them, and it's a disaster. Yeah, no, it does seem like these are unfortunately quite rare. One of 3 backs endemic to Guadeloupe. What other species does Guadeloupe have which are endemic there? Endemic fauna of Guadeloupe. I have a snail. A lot of mollusks. A snake. Is there just like an article on this? That'd be... If I could search endemic mammals of Guadeloupe. Guadeloupe woodpecker? That looks pretty damn cool. There's an anole, they have no fogo of the Antilles racer. Anoles love to appear on an island and become their own species. Like every like Caribbean island, for example, seems to have its own anole. Or anole? I've never lived somewhere with anoles, so I don't like know how you pronounce it. There's only like 1 bird here, but there were like 3 in the article. They're like... Maybe some of these are like subspecies. Oh, hypothetical extinct... Hypothetical parrot. For some reason, parrots are always like this. There's an entire Wikipedia category that's like controversial parrot taxa, and it's like surprisingly large. For some reason, parrots are like indecipherable. I think a lot of it stems from literally this one illustration. This one guy just like drew all the parrots that were in this area, and like we have like no modern equivalents, so we think there might have been some like extinct parrots there, but we're really not sure. The Guadeloupe woodpecker is the current one. Do we have any photos of this? We're going Guadeloupe woodpecker searching. Yeah, look at that. That is cute. Yeah, no, I'm wondering about this. Like, and they're often like drawing like weird collective specimens that weren't like preserved very well. It's the 17th century. I think that's like fully possible. I think that's part of why they're controversial. I've never seen a woodpecker like this. That's kind of crazy. All the like woodpeckers here follow the like black and white with a red cap color scheme. But yeah, anyways, we have this bat. 3-backs in Game of Guadalupe might not actually be a species. Yeah, oh, that makes so much sense. The like ancient illustrations, they're just like confusing jerboas and gerbils. Let's spin another mammal. Neurotrichus gibbsy. American shrew mole. Smallest mole? Smallest mole? Only living member of the tribe Neurotrichini? So like incredibly distinct tiny mole. 4 inches long? I feel like there are genuinely shrews that are about that small. Often confused with pocket gophers, that makes sense. Like you can see these tiny tunnels, like and the mole isn't gonna be on your radar. Everything eats them. Oh, they have like giant lungs that make up more than 20% of their body weights. They experience REM sleep. It is believed that the reason why they experience stages of deep sleep is because they're less subject to danger than other mammals. Hell yeah. I've never thought about that. We sleep like deeper than other animals because we sleep like safer, presumably because we like we're like smart enough to like constructing shelters and stuff like. That's so interesting. I've never thought about that. Economically neutral, sometimes damage people's homes. Yes! 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 This is as close as you can get to a shrew. Like, I'm sorry, the tree shrews, the marsupial shrews, the shrew racks, those aren't really all that shrew-like. Yes, Bob, it's not just mole, but would you believe we have the world's smallest mole? Like, holy shit, look at this. It's so good. What's this link? My biggest owl. Oh my god. Oh, this. Do you know what? Do you know what? I am breaking my own rules. Fuck it. I'm sorry. I can't deny that this is a shrew. I like I'm breaking the rules. This counts. This counts. Look at that. Look at that. You can't tell me that's not a shrew. I need to add this to the sea mammal pool. This is like the greatest creature ever to live. Holy shit. Holy shit. Sorry, I'm just writing the X name down so I don't forget to add it to the pool. god. Yeah. No, this is just a mole that evolved to be a shrew and skag. Yeah, they like use their forelimbs to climb. Their God, I love this. Wait, they're on the west coast? I can go see a shroomole? I need to find a shroomole. I need to go on a shroomole quest. I hope you understand. I feel like with a tiny burrowing animal like this, you can't just like, unless you like literally do like baking cups everywhere and stuff and get a permit to like trap them. You're not just gonna stumble on them. You can't just go to where they've been seen and just wait to see one. I feel like that must just be impossible. So sad. I need to come up with a way of connecting like American shroomoles to the like very abstract branch of math I work in. Should get some like permit. Should trap these guys in a cup so I can look at them. You know? They can swim and climb but are unable to jump. They move more slowly than shrews. I can't wait for periods ranging from 2 to 18 minutes to long. Oh, that's like a really good idea. I should look into that. I always just kind of assume they're looking for people with some sort of like formal background in like ecology or biology or something, but maybe just anyone can volunteer. They always descend kill first. Is this not a formal background? Could I just submit this stream as my like education? True. I love they can swim and climb but are unable to jump so much. Like this sentence verbatim. I don't know if I'm like... I am possibly the top Twitch shrew streamer, yeah. Yeah, they're awake for 2 to 18 minutes and then they sleep for 1 to 8 minutes. That's awesome. They sleep in simple nests constructed from small pieces of vegetation. While sleeping, they keep their feet under their body and fold snug and head below their bodies between forelegs. They just like roll up into a ball. Great majority of active time is spent in quest of food. If it's scared into hiking, it will re-emerge in search of food in less than a minute. Awake for 2 to 18 minutes, then sleeps for 1 to 8 minutes. If scared, they will hide for less than a minute, then go back looking for food. There's a wonderful smell of burning plastic wafting in through my window, as well as like a fire alarm going off, but I'm sure it's chill. Yeah. Right, they mentioned on Wikipedia exhibits REM sleep believed to be because it faces less threats than most other mammals, which is awesome. Yeah, I should probably... It's a very faint smell, to be fair, but maybe I should close my window. It's like not even... Yeah, it's just a... It's a weird smell. I don't even know if it's like burning plastic. Quite. God. This is just a mole that evolved to be a shrew. Beautiful. Yes, they travel in packs. That is wonderful. Some authors reported that shrew moles were vocal and making high-pitched squeals. Others claimed that they were silent. That's a really good video. I should watch this. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love this guy. Alright, let's spin a mammal. Hello, Miss Lorenzi? I hope they have 5-second WarioWare dreams. That'd be beautiful. I hope all animals dream. I think there's like a log of evidence like that is not the case at all. But I hope like at least all I'd love for all animals like dream, but surely like earthworms are not dreaming. But I hope at least all vertebrates dream, even though I think that's like almost certainly not the case based off what I've read. Yeah. Or maybe it's just that, like, because I remember I was really hoping animals dreamt while hibernating, because I just think that would be so interesting if they just had, like, a 4-month-long dream, you know? But I think that got ruled out. But I think it's just because, like, hibernation is such a deep sleep or something. It might not be that they don't dream in general. Yeah, but, like, dogs wiggling in their sleep while dreaming is so cute. Hospital says that is beautiful. I hope a worm can dream. Wait, is there like an illustration of this one? $4.99. Oh, that's a good creature. That's a good creature right there. Oh, we have Joel Sartor, we have Fogor. Yes, okay, perfect. Extremely good. Thank you, thank you. This is really quite Dormouse, yeah. Like just this like roundness. Image by Joel Sartor. I love the big eye spot. That is really good. There's like a ton of information on these. I do like that they make nests and branches of thorn trees. That's pretty badass. That's pretty cool. I like that quite a bit. I know, it's trying very hard to have Jormouth's eyes, which rules. It's a little pubs, just in vibe, it's not literally a pubs. It's quite luminescent. Like, 173 maybe. Avaricious? No, I don't know. We're gonna get any like Fugashi thing, and it really doesn't read as avaricious for me. I think this guy would share. And very Jormouse. Like 239 Jormouse. Cool mask it's got there. Ready to fight crime. Really fun tail. Lives in thorny plant. Kinda badass. I think that's good for luring this rat. Let's spin a mammal. Aeropeplus canis. I got so excited by canis, but no, it's the Sulawesi softberg rat, sure. Almost nothing is known about its natural history, and specimens are rarely collected, although it may be common. Awesome. Rodent spree, let's go. 772 in this image. That's a rat. It's a little fun. It's cool. It's got personality. I shouldn't be so dismissive. A lot of Rex do not look like this. Yeah, it's got a blunt face. I agree. I like the grayish white color scheme is going on. The bicolored tail is very fun. Actually, should probably make sure my crop includes that. This is good. Only a member of its genus too. Yeah, bicolor tail is definitely important. $65 pods. It's kind of gray. I think it's a bit luminescent, but that cuts into it. It's kind of gray. These are the insights you get from me 3 hours into the stream. Whoa! Oh wait, this guy is awesome. Holy shit. So frazzled. I love that. Yeah. Oh, that's okay. Actually, this guy rules. This. I'm getting some avarice here. I think this guy's hoarding something, actually. Yeah, exactly. It's very sleepy, which helps its Dormouse score, even though for a Rogan, it's not particularly Dormouse score good. Frazzled. As hell. Just woke up. Love the bicolored tail. And Seeks leaves. Oh yeah, lives on mountain tops. It's pretty cool. Alright, this will be spin number 20, so if it's good I might call it. Let's see what we get. Chiropoki's Yukikai. Holy shit! I thought this was gonna be some like Utah living creature, and I just had a moment of just bafflement at like what creature that looks like this thumbnail lives in Utah. Holy shit, I love Saki monkeys so much. Look at how buff this creature is. Gog. Hello, Sunga. Oh, you missed the Saki. That's so sad. Hello, Sunga Skink Badger. This guy does. Well, this guy works out everywhere. This guy works out at both the gym and the library. There's apparently a big thing about how they use the wrong suffix. God, like, look at them. And yeah, the like haircut, if you can even call it that, is insane. What a creature. The hair butt, yeah. This thing is not Pops, this thing just has hands, like a human's hands. Like, you could just shake this guy's hand. I mean, it would kill you, it would crush your bones, but you could. I love how he's kicking out its tongue here, too. He's a very fun creature. Wake up at dawn and retreat to their trees at dusk. They're sleeping trees, that's good. They spend a lot more time feeding and a lot less time resting in the dry season. Social interactions are uncommon. Can tolerate some degree of human disturbance, as long as there's sufficient key resources and they're not being hunted. Copulation lasted 23 to 62 seconds, hell yeah. Do you know what? Yes, this thing is like glistening. Look at it, like oiling up. I think this thing might be kind of avaricious, like just a bit. Like, one? Like possibly the least dormouse mammal possible? They scoop up water with their hands that rolls. Holy shit, they're ripped. Crazy haircut. I kinda love it. Scoop up water with their hands. we typoed their species name, and now we're not sure if we can fix it or not. At the gym while Gormos is napping. Exactly. I did say if I got a good one, I can get there. Let me make sure this stream is going, because I do have an idea. Oh, they're on BRB. I need to stall for some amount of time. I guess we can just look at more Birigizaki images. Holy shit, look at that. Okay, look at that. Isn't this insane? Isn't this insane? Like, what? What a creature. Territory vocalizations? Hell yeah. Whoa. Incredible. The juvenile also has like a funny haircut, but in a completely different way. And I wonder, because it seemed like there might be some photos from a zoo. If I go quality Great Annie. Yeah, I do get some extra photos. Look at that. I know, the Suncure Park is so good. The Suncure Park is so good. With that being said, I think it looks like they're back. I never get the chance to rag drop because of one day stream, but it seems like there's a collab going on. So I finally have a chance to do so. Thank you all so much for coming by. This was a lot of fun. Where we swirl dropping, exactly. God, really good rolls today too. Anyways, I will see you all next time. Bye everyone!